you were open to it.
Yeah,
right?
I didn't realize my blinds was closed, bro.
But the big thing is, man, like one thing about it is with you, Craig, he's open with it. You know what I mean? Like he's not, because he's had time. He spoke to, you know, he spoke to the people that needs to know. But there's some people that don't understand that. But people listening to this, it's somebody that's just like you,
bro,
that don't even know that they're like you. They might not. And combat
got the blinds closed,
but the blinds are closed. But combat for some people are waking up in the morning, trying to figure out how they gonna get their next meal,
how they gonna get your day over,
how they gonna do whatever. So your combat. You know what I mean? You were fighting for the country,
right.
And you know, I don't do politics, I don't do that. But sometimes we don't take care of those that take care of us.
Man,
you guys go over there.
That's another episode.
You guys go over there. You guys do a lot, but a lot of the homeless population are military veterans that have not dealt with or the access to the mental health is not really there for them. You know what I mean?
Bro, let me tell you something. So I was in Iraq. So June of 2005, I believe it was 4 or 5 black females got killed. Mm-hmm. And it was the first Marines ever killed behind enemy lines. And they never, you could Google this. So y'all can Google this. June 2005, 5 female Marines get killed. They never talk about them. All minorities. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That sits with me a lot because I feel like they don't get the recognition they deserve. Mm-hmm. They put their life on the line. And I should see these females in the child hall. So
so you saw them personally?
Personally, I know who they are, and they died coming back from a fob one day, coming back to Camp Fallujah. They got killed, and nobody never talks about them.
Well, I mean, and that's we talking about.
But they're not white.
That's what I was
minority
gonna say.
Females.
We don't get the same energy pushed to us as if it was, you know, you heard about Pat Tillman. They celebrate Pat Tillman all the time. And I get that. Okay. The football. But I get that, but
Cardinals.
But like your story. You know what I mean?
But he died in friendly fire.
Right, but I mean but
that's
we
what
know,
they came to find out.
Yeah. But we know about that. Yeah. But I mean your story, these are our women.
These are minority females.
Minority females.
Anybody I could tell, I always talk about them. So I always tell people like Google June 2005 Fallujah, females get killed in combat, and it's gonna come right up.
And it's history.
It's history, but they don't celebrate that.
Right.
We want to talk about G.I. Jane. We want to talk about all this other bullshit. Yeah. You know, like celebrate like the people that put their life on the line. Right. You know, if there was white females that got killed, we'd be celebrating all the time. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
But that goes into your health as well, because that's a traumatic experience. Experience in itself.
I used to see these girls. These girls was beautiful too, bro.
Yeah.
I used to see them in the child hall all the time. Me and my homeboy Dre. I used to see him in the child hall. We used to always see these Too Smooth. We used to always see these females. I used to see them all the time. I go to the child hall, and I'd be like, "What up, blah blah blah." Was good. And then one day I heard about it. And I was like, "Damn." But I thought it would have been a big deal. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And never celebrate these women. Never talk about them.
It's crazy how
these are heroes, bro.
Yeah, man. It's crazy how you kind of had to be in a space where the phrase casualties of war, you know, is just like that's yeah.
But Nick, it's acceptance though.
Let me pivot to you, Nick. Like you on a whole nother side of the game. You know, like you worked in social work. Of course, I don't ever want you to go into detail, and that's not something that you do. You know, but you've been put in a lot of different situations, man, where you saw some traumatic experiences take place. And I asked you this on episode 2 of the Couch with Rob Fields, featuring Nick Artis. I asked you about this, man. You saw this stuff and you had to take this stuff home. Now you were trying to save young kids, but at the same time, you had to go home with this stuff.
Yeah.
You got to deal with trauma.
Yeah, so the big thing is one thing is dealing with it and having other people you can talk to that are in it. Right?
Yeah.
So you have trusted individuals that are in it that you can speak with, right? So for me, I had a couple cluster of people that you can talk to about your day and talk to about, what you saw. But some things you just couldn't talk about, or you didn't feel you want to talk because you didn't want to put that on anybody else.
Yep.
So you have to learn how to deal with your own trauma or your own issues, right? So it's the conversation of, did I make it better for them, right? Because child suicide, that's not you want to see, right? No. But you have to deal, the question is, did I do enough? Like, did I do enough to help this person, or was I limited? Was I limited because of my job title, right? So because I did investigations, right. So investigations is whatever that first report was. You go out and you see it and you try to get them the resources, right? But if they don't take it, then it goes on to the next level, Sometimes it goes to court, but you have to deal with that. I mean, child molestation, right? Ugh. One of the worst kids I ever had, right? Saw a child the week before. Said everything was good and everything. The next week, case came in that she was molested by a stepdad. And the hospital said it was the worst they ever saw, and she was 7. So then you have to deal with that, right? Because now her future is jacked up because you don't know if they have kids, you don't know what they got. So for me, so it's your trauma, and I
special place for y'all. I mean, I'm just putting it out.
But I tell people this all the time. For me, I had to leave that job because if you want to have kids, you want your kids to have a normal life, you gotta leave that. Because now I'm gonna think everybody is up to something. Everybody doing something. My kid's not spending night nobody's house. Nobody. So, I'm gonna investigate.
So let me ask you this: as black men, how do we deal with toxic masculinity amongst each other, though? When somebody says something that you necessarily agree with, but you know that's not right, how do you deal with that? As a family man, and somebody has a lady.
No, that's perfect, because for me, with me losing my mom. So listen, man, I lost my grandfather, grandmother, and grandfather, mother, grandmother in a span of 3 years. Like bang, bang, bang. And actually, my grandmother passed about 6 months after my mom. Okay. So I had to deal with that all at the same time.
You didn't even really heal from one.
No.
Or deal with.
I was getting smacked, bro. Getting smacked around, bro. And what I found when I came out of that was that I'm not holding on to nothing anymore, because I know if I hold on to that negative energy, my heart is going to become cold and black, and I'm just not going to be nice to be around. I'm always going to be on edge. So now what I do, I think about stuff, but come on, man. If I have a problem with you guys, I'm not going to just jump out on you, but I'm going to wait. Till the time is right, and I'm gonna say, listen, man, what you did, it made me feel a certain way, man. And I'm not gonna scream and yell.
But we can't
I'm not gonna scream and yell about it.
The big thing is we try to tell people how to feel. Like, if I did something to you or you, and you tell me, yo, Nick, that was messed up. I felt bad. I can't tell you how. I can't tell you how to feel about it, because that's what it is. But you have to be able to have a conversation. You have to be able to express it.
I think with growth, you figure out before I put my hands on you, I'm gonna tell you, you hurt my feelings.
Right.
But you never want to go there, man. Cause I think
you gotta learn how to tell people that you feel like whether it's like a female or a friend, you gotta let people know that they let you down. And once they let you down, you gotta tell them why they let you down.
But it's self though. You know self, right?
Yeah.
So
but that's when you begin to understand your emotions.
Right.
The easiest thing you could do is put your hands on somebody.
Right.
And see,
the hardest thing you could do is express why they let you down.
And see, the thing is, man, like when you put hands on people, man, like that should be the last resort. That's what you do to send a message.
Now I be wanting to be the first resort. But like my girl is going. I'm gonna give you a pass. I be wanting to. Let me tell you something. Can we curse on here?
Man, we done gave out. We done sent out about 37 of them, but it's all good.
I be wanting all the time.
But it's self-restraint.
But I be giving motherfuckers grace, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know that you let me down before I put my hands on you. Cause I'm gonna let myself down if I put my hands on you.
Well, I mean, and it goes.
That's growth.
But that's growth, and it goes. I don't know if people spiritual or not, but it's the same grace you were given. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's a word.
Grace is
but it's the grace. It's the grace that you were given, brother. Like it's the same grace that you've been given. Like on a lot of bull crap, bro. Like we all have to understand that the same grace we were given, we have to give to other people, and everybody don't know. Right. Everybody don't understand. It's education. We have to teach.
It's growth, bro.
And modeling, because we can model the growth. You know what I mean? Like Rob was talking about the flowers with the sun. Right, you can be
stars and quasars, brother.
Hey, listen.
The flowers with the sun, and the earth and the moon.
Yeah, listen. You can be that. You can be the sun, bro.
Tell them about that chlorophyll,
for somebody else.
Good.
For them to grow. You see what I'm saying? Because you're modeling that behavior for them. If you like how Rob said the one-on-one communication you guys did. So he learned that. So he transitioned that to me and other people in our circle. So the growth in yourself gonna go to other people, man.
Right.
That's how to take it to the next level.
You guys want to know who else who else provided grace? I'm happy you brought up grace. My wife. She gave, bro. I love my wife so much, man. You know how much grace she gave me? Nah, it wasn't grace like regular spelling. It was all capitals. Mm-hmm. Capital G.
No lowercase.
No lowercase and a period. Period. Man, she gave me so much grace.
Message, man.
You know what? She was the one who helped me come out of that black hole that I was traveling into. She was going into a space where, I wasn't really rolling like I was supposed to be, but she gave me a lot of grace so I could grow, and that was really my exit out of that dark space.
So the power. So it's like power of a good partner, right?
Oh, no, I think it's grace. He said it. He summed it up as grace.
Yeah,
it's grace, man. Just letting people be, man, and it not taking it personal or any of that. And yeah, man, she just gave me a bunch of grace, man, and I really appreciate her for that. So yeah, guys, my wife basically saved my life out of that COVID situation. So this is how it went. So 2013, my mom passed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
God bless your mom.
Yeah. Much love. You the reason why we here. I know you hear me. But my mom passed. That whole summer, I was ripping and running. I was going through trauma. I was compartmentalizing, putting stuff to the side, blah, 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 blah. I go to Denmark, and I say to myself, I didn't have a job to play.
Right.
So I don't know if you guys caught this. I've been a professional basketball player for 12 years. And at that time, I didn't have a job. But I knew I couldn't be home.
Right.
Because I was in my comfort zone, man. Like, I could always find some way to acknowledge. I could always jump into this vice or that vice, and I wasn't taking care of myself. So I said, okay, I'm going to go to Denmark for 3 months, and I'm just going to, try to find a job. So what happens is I get over to Denmark, and the first day that I'm there, my agent calls, and he says, man, I got something for you in Spain. I mean, the first day, I'm planning on being there for 3 months. I got a whole luggage full of stuff. All right. So at first, I was saying to myself, man, let me think about this. The person that I usually talk to about my contract situation was my mom. I didn't have her there. I didn't have her there to say, this is a good opportunity for you, whatever. So I just, that was one of the first decisions that I decided to jump out and say, man, I'm going. So I'm there with, Chanel, my wife now. And she's like, yeah, just go ahead, do what you gotta do. So I'm like I said, I'm in Denmark for 8 hours. The next morning I fly out. I get to Spain. And in Spain, because I had never been there before and because I didn't know any of the players there, I didn't know any of the coaches, nothing, I was put in a situation where I had to feel. I had to feel everything.
Right. I remember you in Spain, bro.
I had to feel, man. There was so many nights where I didn't even sleep, man. And I embraced the feel because for so long I spent time just on autopilot. That's what I call it. Because I didn't want to disappoint my family. I didn't want to let them see that I was weak. That goes back to being a black man and being this machismo and all this stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't want to show
masculinity.
I didn't want to show a chink in my armor at one of the worst times in my life. So I was in Spain. I went through the first 3 months of the season. I didn't even talk to the guys that I lived in the house with that much. But there was a point that a change happened. And that change came when my now wife came and visited me that first time. She said, I just wanted to see what you got going on, blah, 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 blah. Man, she pulled up on me, man. After that first visit, I started talking to my roommates more. I started hanging out. Right now, my teammate from that time, shout out to my boy E. My boy E is now one of my best friends.
Right.
I met him in Spain.
Right. Well, you only played a couple months at it.
I was a couple months, you know, and we didn't really interact. But after she came and visited, it was different, man. And then she visited a couple more times, and then she came home with me for Christmas, and then we came back to Spain. And first of all, my family went crazy that first. That. Yeah,
came to the crib.
That first time she came to visit,
we met.
No, that wasn't a New Year. No, that wasn't. Matter of fact, it might have been.
Was Chanel first?
We went to the New Year's party.
Was that the first time on that? No,
you had the cookout.
Y'all was married after that.
No. You had a cookout. That's that time, and our flight got delayed. But anyway.
But no, she was married when y'all came for the New Year's joint, though. Y'all was married. I mean.
Yeah, that was a year after. But we get it. We going to the
semantics.
Semantics. Yeah. But anyway,
love is love.
Right. So we came back to Spain, and then she stayed with me for another week.
Right.
And then she went back to Copenhagen. And man, when the day after she left, I had the same vision that I was telling you about when it came to this show. I had the same vision that I told you guys about when it came to summer vacation, which is what we're doing right now.
Right.
I had the same vision about my wife. The day after she left, I couldn't sleep. The big God told me, you better keep her, bruh.
This kid.
That's the one.
But you know what I always tell people about? Time is a justification that people give themselves for a commitment.
Yeah.
But time doesn't mean nothing versus... You know, like when you deal with like affection and love, time is irrelevant because you can meet somebody today and be in love with them, but you can know somebody for 12 years and just deal with them. Yeah. So time is never a justification to staying with somebody.
Yeah, and it's also about. So you talk about time. It's about timing as well.
Timing.
When I met her,
let's talk about connection.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
Like, well, what does time have to do with connection? You can meet somebody today. At 8:30, you could be in love with them at 10:30. But you could know somebody for 20 years and hate them.
I agree with you, but the reason why I say timing is because at that time, I was ready to love her the way that she deserved to be loved.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's why I say timing. Yeah. Because the thing is, bro, like, when you running around in the street, you will always meet the one.
Hey, timing the mother.
Are you ready? Are you ready to accept that she's the one? That's the thing.
But timing is a mug though. Like timing is big because it's a lot of times where you think it's you miss out because of timing.
But how about this with growth? When you realize that you did meet somebody 10 years ago that was the one.
Ooh,
but you wasn't ready for it. So 10 years
later, hey, Craig.
10 years later, you dealing with the energy for why you didn't choose it.
Is she single now, bro? Tell her hello, man. Bro, tell her we out here. Listen, he's thinking about you. He hasn't said your name yet.
Hello. He's
thinking about you.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man. So So I embrace the vision the same way that I embraced the vision for this show.
Yeah.
And for everything that, like, because I follow my heart with that, I haven't lost yet. My wife, she told me to be a podcaster 5 years ago, but I wasn't ready.
Right.
And now that I'm doing it, I'm looking at her like, listen, man, you the oracle.
No, but you know what's ill? We talking about timing. You was ready. You just didn't know you was ready.
Know,
but they say,
your wife knew it was the time.
But they say women. But they say the women always see it before. Before we do.
But you know what women always see? That they love you and their friends ain't right for you.
But,
hey, tell you the hard
hey, listen, we don't have that problem. We don't have that problem. You know, you did.
A woman is still tell you that.
We good at that department, bro. We good at that department.
We good over here.
Everybody like everybody.
You know what? I don't like niggas. They'll tell you the heartbeat. God damn.
All right, so listen, guys, we go pivot, man. Let me tell you a story.
Pivot?
Come on, shout out to the pivot, man. I love you guys.
Hey, drink champs.
I like that.
Nah, this summer vacation, man.
Yeah,
Come
summer
on,
vacation.
Man. Hashtag summer vacation, please.
All right.
So listen, we about to make a little movement now.
Right.
All right, so I'm talking about my wife. I'm talking about how much I love her. Listen, let me tell you about a sports fact.
Let's do it.
Because we moving into the sports side.
Yeah, let's go.
I remember sitting and watching the Cavs come back from 3-1. Guess what was happening?
Oh, the Cavs, yeah.
Against the Warriors.
Was that in my living room?
No. I was in Copenhagen.
Okay.
Let me tell you why I was in Copenhagen. This is what was happening. My wife was about to drop my daughter, my first child. I'm in Copenhagen.
Hello.
And the games come on. It was a West Coast game, so it came on by 2:30.
2:30.
That's South Carolina slang for those that don't. 2:30. So 2:30 a.m.
It's 2:30 both.
That's the bird.
It's the bird, Bo.
That's the bird.
2:30 a.m. in the morning. My wife's sitting there with this big old belly and this big old baby in there, and we watched the game. We saw the block. James with the block. We saw Kyrie with the shimmy, bang, the three. And my wife was jumping in there with that baby in her belly, and I almost thought she was about to drop.
Yeah.
And, you know, for me, this is an important time, and this show is important. This intro show is important because I'm not going to make a big announcement or whatever, but I'm retiring after 12 years, bro. Like, I don't even want to. So, shout out.
Hey, I was waiting to hear it. You said, you said when you know,
I didn't
you
think
know.
you was going to do it, bro.
Come on, man. You know what I love more than playing basketball right now?
What's that?
Family time. This
Family time.
The podcast.
Yeah.
I love this, man. I love the challenge.
And you know what's the ill thing?
You
know what the ill thing about now? The guys who play the game, it's your time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time.
Like we tired of hearing from people who never played.
Yeah.
Like the commentators, like the energy from people that's just telling people why we should feel like we feel, versus the people that's telling us what we seeing, versus what we feeling.
Yeah,
like it's your time.
But it's the give. For me, it's the give back now, right?
What you mean by that?
Because like now it's old. Like Rob announced it, right?
Yeah.
But now it's okay. I'm doing the podcast, so now he can give more of that information,
right,
out there to say what it takes. It takes a lot to get 12 years professionally.
It takes a lot to go to college.
College and who?
It takes a lot. First, you gotta get to college, bro.
You gotta get to college. No. First of all, you gotta make the basketball team in high school.
Yeah.
To get seen, because think about it now. We didn't have this AAU platform that's out there now. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta do that. Then you gotta go to college, and you gotta ball out in college. He's a humble guy, but them boys are winners. 1,000-point club and all that. Them boys are winners. You know what I'm saying? And then go overseas and hoop. And I remember the tryout too, man. So you experience all that, and now 12 years, man.
12 years, man. A lot of times, you know what I'm happy about now. I finally get an opportunity to look back at my career and say, I was that dude. Yeah. I can look back at it now because when I was in the mix, when I was really doing it, I never wanted to be comfortable with my accomplishments. All of the awards that I got, anytime I had an amazing game, I always pushed it away because I always said to myself, and my mom taught me this, you can never be too high or too low. You have to be in the moment. Right. Wherever you at. And because I did that, man, a lot of the beautiful things that I got to see, a lot of the, great games that I had, I got to push it to the side. But now in this place, I can look back and say,
you hit the level of your achievements.
I did it, man.
But one thing I will tell you, don't get that belly. Don't stop playing. Get fat,
man,
bro. Don't get fat, bro.
Keep working out, man.
I see this so much,
Don't turn into Charles Barkley, bro.
I see this so much, man. And y'all know I love a nice
meal.
I love a nice fancy wine. I love the good stuff.
They keep that cardio,
man.
Bro.
Listen, I drink a lot of water too, man. I do not want to get that gut. For all of my players that staying slim and trim out there after your career, holla at your boy. I'm not there yet because I just stopped. But listen, man, let's talk about it. So listen, guys. I made the announcement publicly, so I guess I got to live with it. If I get an offer, it's like I can't do it because I said on my podcast that I'm not gonna do it anymore.
You like Gronk? Take it back.
I'm gonna be like, Gronk, shout out to Gronk. He might even come back 2 years from now. Yeah. But yeah, man. So we're pivoting into this, or we moving into this sports space. And also, man, before I go, man, shout out to Fred Taylor on the pivot. He doesn't call leaving the sport retirement. He calls it a career change. Yeah. And I'm embracing that. I'm just a career change taking place in my life. I found a new love in my life. Basketball has been great to me. It's time to do some more dope stuff like what we do right now, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the merch.
Oh,
the couch.
Y'all like this?
Hey, add the link.
Y'all like this?
Add the link for the purchase.
Put it in the frame, man. Put it in the frame.
The merch.
Hey, listen, we get 1,000 likes on this video, we dropping the merch. I got more flavors. Just check us out over the weekend, okay?
Put it in the frame, man.
All right. So, guys, we're gonna go a little bit into sports because we got we got some basketball stuff coming.
I don't want to hear about
weekend.
KD and Kyrie though.
No. We're not talking about this. No, we can't talk. No, I want to talk about Steph Curry.
Oh, salute to the king.
Salute. Shout out to the QC. Steph Curry is now being considered one of the greats, one of the top 10 greatest players we ever seen.
No, that's the baddest light-skinned man ever touched a basketball. That is the baddest light-skinned nigga I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, look.
Listen.
And he changed the game.
That light-skinned, he talked that shit. God
damn.
Yo,
who said it? Was that? I just heard.
J.R. and Iman.
Hey, Iman Shumpert just said that. He said, y'all respect them light-skinned boys, man.
They some bad boys. They talk that talk.
Steph will hit the little shoulder on you. You know what I mean? He starts celebrating. But no, man. Steph really put it out there for the world, man. And and he grew. If you see his game, like the muscle development and how he grew all year. He did it all year.
Yo, but Steph didn't even really play last year,
right?
Because he broke his hand. Somebody,
right. The year before he didn't play. He played last year.
He did play last year.
He played 63 last year.
He played.
But Steph is usually playing most of the season.
The whole season.
And they were playing game. I think they were in the playing game last year.
No, they didn't play the playoffs.
They didn't play. Not even playing game.
So that's what I'm saying. Like he was able to sit last year, recharge, and do.
No. But you know what we gotta do though? We gotta respect the effort, bro. To keep it funky, like. They did what nobody thought they was gonna do. KD left. They got injured, left them for dead. They came back and they represented. We gotta praise that, bro.
But also we gotta praise because Wiggs, Wiggs was that.
Oh my goodness.
Wiggs was the number one draft pick and everything, but he actually fit the system because
I think Wiggs.
That's what he needed.
He was the edge for the championship.
Yeah, that's what he needed.
You want me to bring up a conversation?
And the big man didn't play. The two big men didn't play.
Wiseman,
Wiseman, what's the other name? No. Kaminga.
Yeah,
both of them didn't play in the finals.
But you remember the argument we was having?
What's up?
Jabari Parker versus
Andrew
Wiggins.
I was Jabari Parker fan. Nah, but Jabari Parker got hurt though. He got hurt. Jabari Parker was the second coming of Carmelo Anthony. Non-injured. Non-injured.
Listen, Jabari Parker is nice. Let's keep it.
But he was that guy.
He was injured or whatever. But I was the guy that said that Andrew Wiggins rightfully stood in his place as out of the
better pick.
The better pick. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? But listen, so we talking about Steph. This is the thing that I say about Steph. Steph is easily top 10.
Facts.
Not top 10. He's the greatest last nigga to ever touch the ball.
Listen, man, this is my top.
That is the greatest last nigga to touch the ball.
He's 5 though. He definitely top 10 for sure though.
He's top 10, easy, bro. This is my top 10.
Well, he's number 1 light skin. He's probably number 7 with the dark. Is he number 7?
Oh my God, bro.
Who your top 10?
He's number 7. So
hey, listen.
Who your top 10?
Michael Jordan.
Shaquille
O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson. Damn, it gets weird after that.
Is he trying not to say LeBron? Like, what did we?
LeBron James number 5. Steph Curry number 6.
Yes, he's in the top 10.
KD number 7. It gets weird after that.
So if you got 7, that's cool.
Weird,
bro. That's 6 right there.
It ain't that weird.
Go ahead, Rob. Who you got?
In no order.
No order. You can't do no order.
He can't
do order, bro.
I got you, man.
So listen.
Politics.
All right. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaq, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal. Come on, baby. I got 2 more.
I would say Isaiah number 7 though.
No, I'm not putting Isaiah in there. I'm putting
You sound like a hater, man.
No, Kobe Bryant. That's 9. And number 10 is oh my God, what's my 10th, man?
Steph?
Nah, I put him at 6.
Okay.
Not in rankings.
Reggie Miller?
Reggie Miller.
Nobody never want to give Reggie Miller no
Tim Duncan.
Timmy D.
Timmy D.
So for me, so we're gonna look at
Tim Duncan.
So for me, we got Jordan.
My man.
Kobe. We gotta have.
I don't know. Kobe's number 2 though.
LeBron's in there. Shaq.
I think he's not going in order.
Yeah, Shaq. Tim Duncan.
Put in Timmy D, bro.
Magic.
Larry.
Steph. I forgot about Larry.
Steph.
You got to put Larry. You only had 6, so you had room.
Steph. I gotta put J Kidd in there. That's my favorite point.
So give me your top 3 light skins.
Oh my God.
Top 3 light skins, bro. All right. Steph. J Kidd.
You gonna put Clay in there?
Nah.
Charles Barkley.
Are we gonna consider Barkley light skin?
Charles Barkley light
skin.
Yeah,
he light skin. We're gonna consider Barkley light skin.
He was in Arizona, dog. He was a little crispy during that time,
but Barkley. But no, matter of fact, I gotta remove J Kidd. I gotta put Barkley in there, bro.
But do we put Penny Hardaway though?
Akeem
Olajuwon.
Akeem was in there, but Penny and Grant are up there if they didn't get hurt.
But I'm talking about at their greatest, they one of the greatest.
You know
That's
what?
Penny and Grant.
You know what?
Grant Hill's in top 3 light skinned dudes.
Not over Barkley though.
Not
over Barkley.
So you got Steph, Barkley, then
J Kidd.
But he could be over Kidd, but Kidd is up there in assists, steals.
I don't know.
And he got a ring.
No, dog. This is the problem. This is the problem with people when people talking about Steph Curry, man. Like Steph Curry is not really considered one of the great because you could easily
he's the greatest shooter ever played.
No, but I'm saying you could easily put Hakeem Olajuwon in the top 10 easily.
Based off size though.
No, based off of skill. You could easily.
He's still teaching cats the dream shit.
So what is Kareem then? I mean, what is Steph then?
But the problem with Steph is 6'3".
Yeah.
So people always just like they overlook Isaiah Thomas. They always
6'3" is big as though.
In a league where the average is 6'6", 6.5, 6'6.5", 6'7".
Craig, he changed the whole game.
Come on, man. What I'm saying is people don't give Steph his credit because he's a small guy. Just think about top 10s, dog. 6'6" and up.
We definitely named everybody by 6'5".
The 2 6'6s that we have is Kobe and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
These are.
Oh, nobody said AI neither though.
No, I put. While AI is one of the architects,
he's pound for pound.
After Isaiah Thomas,
him.
It's AI,
Small
and then it's
guards.
Steph.
Yeah,
So Isaiah Thomas crawled, AI could walk, so Steph could run.
Steph is the greatest champion though of all of them.
No question.
So Steph got to be ahead of Isaiah.
But this is what I'm saying. This is why he's in the top 10.
We going on a tirade, man. What we talking about?
We're gonna do it all the time. But sports is gonna do that though. Yeah. Sports is gonna have all that. So
how we close this out, Rob?
How we gonna close? Yo, I'm big on manifestation, man.
Right, bro.
What's a perfect world? What's your perfect world for Nick artists?
So, getting this sports social work thing rolling, man. I finished the program. We talked about it in episode 2. So, just trying to get engulfed in that, man. Taking it to the next level.
Hello, my man.
So, my perfect world is people growing to appreciate other people's differences. I'm tired of the divisiveness of people not agreeing with each other. We can't be greater without understanding. So if we want to be great, we gotta understand each other.
Namaste.
Right, wrong, and indifference. Like you only subjected to whatever you believe in. Mm-hmm. So we don't believe in the same things. Just respect what that person believes in, bro. I don't know if that makes sense, but that makes sense to me. What you're saying, bro. Let's live in peace, bro.
Yeah. Peace, love, and happiness, bro.
Yes, bro. Marvin Gaye.
That's the perfect world.
Hey, here on the couch with Rob Fields, manifestation is a big thing. It's a big part of our advancement in life. It's a big part of growing. And you know what I want to manifest? I want to manifest that you guys watch the couch with Rob Fields.
Yes, sir.
I want you all to be a part of summer vacation because we are here. And also, I want to say that it costs nothing to be good to someone. Be good to someone today. I'm your host, Rob Fields. This is Couch Family Member Craig Singletary.
And I want to leave it at this. I don't know how they serve their drink smell smacked.
I feel like smacking her. And this is my brother, Nicholas Artist. Thank you for watching. And check out episode 2. We'll be right back. Peace.
Peace.